Yo riders, Manuel here, welcome back to the Pain Cave. Today we are doing a true Zwift classic, the dream bike race on Road to Sky, finishing on the legendary Alpe du Zwift. We've got a short 5 kilometer lead in to warm up the legs, and then it's full gas, 12.4 kilometers of pure suffering with nearly 1000 meters of elevation. Get ready for a long and brutal race. Let's dive in. You see, there's already the first attacks happening. I was hoping for a calm and relaxing start, but I was not hurt for that. Let's dive into the start list. I mean, it's a short group of riders, like just 8 riders in our class today. And one of the favorites is Chris Poole. He is really strong on 20 minutes efforts. This is what it will take today, like even more than that, because the final climb up to Swift will be around 40 minutes long, and this will just be like 40 minutes all out, 40 minutes all you can produce in terms of watts. So we're reaching the Alpe to Swift start in a minute, just around 600 meters to go. And we already split, like you see on the top right corner. We started with all categories together, and there's already a split. So let's go. Up to Swift is on. And I'm doing a tiny mistake here. When shifting, I have like an error and I'm losing watts per kg. You saw it for a second. I only had zero point 0.9 watts per kg. And this takes all my momentum. And I'm here in last place of our group, which is not good to start the climb in. But I'm trying to make up the lost positions and the lost speed, and trying to get back to some competitive group. I mean, this whole front group here is very competitive, and that start was already pretty nasty with 240 watts average, which is around 4 watts per kg for me. For a lead in, that was pretty intense. So I'm trying to stick with this group here. They're fighting for third place. I'm here in eighth place right now. There's the gap opening up, but I decide let's go for it. So 5.6, 5.7 watts per kg. That's a really big push, and I want to do that. So I will not be, so I will not need to ride alone the whole climb. So I'm trying to stay with a group to have some kind of like racing feeling during the ride up to Swift. So I could catch them. That was a pretty big effort, and I was suffering from that already. You see my heart rate at 181. My max is at 200, but I mean, I can't hold my max for 40 or 50 minutes. So let's see how long I can stay with them. I try to recover a bit here in this flat section, but they decide to like keep on going. Like you see, Pool, one of the favorites, he's going 6 watts per kg, and all the others as well. And they open up a gap, and I have to acknowledge that I can't keep up with them, and I should try to find my own pace. Maybe wait for the next group, but they're already 10 seconds, 9 seconds behind me. So I'm here alone for now. Let's see how this race progresses, and let's see if I can find some other guys who are going with me. Damian is also here in the race. He's in that chasing group. And at this point, I thought like maybe he will come back to me in a few minutes, because I was suffering really hard here. I felt like I couldn't reach my maximum in terms of the heart rate today. So 177, 180 was already really hard for me. And I just tried to recover a bit here, try to get out of that red zone to be able to push for the next part of the climb. We are 3 kilometers in, so the first fourth is done and still way to go, and that's like mentally so hard because that climb is brutal. There is no time to recover, there's no time to chill for even 10 seconds. Like there's some flat sections, and I'm always trying to use that. Like in the steeper parts I try to push lots of watts, and in the flat sections I try to recover a bit and get some energy, get some oxygen into my legs again. And so yeah, here I stand up when there is like really steep, more than 10%, so I can make a good pace and hold my position. You see in front of me there is Harrison from Great Britain. He's 20 seconds ahead, and my goal is of course to get back to him, but he's going really good as well, and it's hard to make up time on him. You see 19 seconds, 18 seconds behind me. There is Soleil, Kaiser, and Italian guy, and also Damion is there. They're like 23, 24 seconds behind. And I'm just trying to. At some point, I thought maybe I should wait for them to kind of recover and then, yeah, attack again and make up some time. But then I decided, like, no, that's something I'm not sure if I can make up 20 seconds again. So let's stay with my pace. Let's try to keep that gap to them and see how it goes from there. So we are 6.2 kilometers in up to Swift, so halfway up. This is promising, but still, like, mentally, that was so tough. At this point, I was thinking, like, damn, we got the first half in, but at the same time, I mean, that was already 20 minutes of suffering. So I'm almost dead, and I need to go for another 20 minutes. So yeah, that's really tough. Like, this climb is so nasty and so honest. Like, there's no time to recover. 5.4 kilometers to go. Harrison is 30 seconds ahead, so he's also opening up the gap even more. The guys in front of him, they're already 1 minute 40 ahead of me, so no chance yeah, there was no chance for me to stay with them. So it was the right decision, 2 kilometers in up to Swift, to let them go and do my own pace. You see the chasers, they're still around 23 seconds behind me, so that's kind of stable here at this point. I'm suffering 180 beats per minute, so I'm really doing everything I can, trying to stay motivated, trying to, yeah, not let that devil inside of me that just tells you, like, stop, you don't want to do that, you don't want to, this is like just pain, this is just terrible to keep that pain for 40, 45, 50 minutes and, yeah, keep on going. But yeah, I decide to let's keep on going. 3.7, 3.6 kilometers to go, and you see I'm doing, like, you can see my watts per kg all around. If it's steeper, I try to push like something 4.8, 4.6 watts per kg. If it's less steep, I go around 3.8, 4 watts per kg. So really, really tough. We're reaching the final 4 turns of Alpe du Zwift, around 3 kilometers to go. So the final fourth part is yet to come. The gaps are still stable. Harrison is 34 seconds ahead of me. You see behind, they're closing down on me, 16 seconds. So at this point, I'm kind of scared that they will kind of catch me. And I try to not let them closer than 15 seconds, because that's, if they kind of see that they are closing down on me, they will get motivated, and they will chase me and beat me probably. So I'm trying to keep that legs turning and increase the gap again, which I could, thankfully. So we are back at 20 seconds to Helston, Finnish guy, and we are just 1.5 kilometers to go. And yeah, it's really tough. You see my heart rate 183, so it was always around 180 for the whole climb. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't want to do that again. It was the first time for me doing Alpe du Zwift full gas. I did some TTs for like an hour, which is similar, but at the same time, there you have some climbs and downhills where you can slow down and recover a bit. So, but Alpe du Zwift is just honest, and you just need to push for 45, 50 minutes, everything you can. So we reached the final kilometer, 800 meters to go. You see the gap to Harrison increased by 10 seconds. He's 45 seconds ahead now. He's doing a great final effort. I'm trying to increase the gap to the chasers behind, 25 seconds now to Helston. So that looks also pretty good here. I'm trying to get all out of my body that I still have left there. Legs are burning like hell. Heart is beating like hell, 186. So it was just terrible, and I just wanted this to end as soon as possible. But it's just 300 meters to go, but these 300 meters are really long when it's uphill, so it's not a flat sprint. 250 meters to go. We reach the top very soon, and you can see I'm kind of relieved, at the same time in big pain. So that's a really, really weird state of mind that you're in, so close to the finish. Like, you can't wait to be there, and you can't wait to yeah, give your legs a break. But yeah, still 170 meters until I can do that. Helston is also putting in a big effort now. 23 seconds, he's making up some time, but it's just 130 meters to go, so no chance that he will catch me. I will finish here in eighth place out of 50 with all categories. There are some people who were not on Swift Power, so I will end up in a second in fifth place out of my category. You see, I'm really in big pain. That hurts so bad. I finished in fifth place here, according to Swift Power. 4 minutes 30 down on the winner Dan McGarry. Damian finished in seventh place, 7 minutes 20 down. He almost reached his PR, so that was also a pretty good effort. You see here the race graph, like I mean, heart rate was almost for the entire race. It was in orange or red section, so it was so tough. I can tell you. I wouldn't recommend you doing the same race. Just if you really love the pain. So here you see my PRs. Just came close to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and 30 minutes efforts. That's really a shame that I missed out on only 2 watts for the 30 minutes effort. So pretty promising for that. And to finish off, let's also take a look at the Alpe du Zwift stats. So I finished Alpe du Zwift in 46 minutes and 3 seconds with an average of 269 watts, which is around 4.27 watts per kg for me, at an average heart rate of 179 beats per minute. So really happy with that effort. That was my first go full gas at Alpe du Zwift. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the ride, make sure to give it a like, drop a comment, and let me know what is your Alpe du Zwift PR. And of course, subscribe for more action from the Pain Cave. See you in the next one. Ride on.